I never thought that a basketball guy who just wanted to remain behind the scenes would eventually help so many basketball players pursue their dreams. Nor did I ever dream that I would become an interviewer. Funny how life works. This is our path. This is our dream. This is for our culture. The Curated series. Who are you?
My name's Kenneth Pannell. Everybody calls me KP. From actually Hurt, Virginia. A lot of you guys probably never heard of that, but it's near Lynchburg, Virginia. I've been in New York almost 20 years now.
What is your basketball story?
I come from a very small town where basketball is all we did. I played in the dirt all my life, so it was fun coming up. Then I went to Old Dominion University, where obviously the girls' basketball culture was amazing, and that kind of brought me back to basketball because I moved away from basketball for a long, long time and worked basically on Wall Street. But doing that type of work, it's rewarding in your pocket, but it's not rewarding in your soul. So that's why I came back to girls basketball to kind of relive some of the things that I always wanted to do.
What is it that you do?
I'm one of the facilitators for Rose Classic. I do Rose Classic, I do Rose League. I've helped with the Slam game. I've helped with New York versus New York. I do a lot of summits out in Canada. I do an abundance of things, to be quite honest.
What is the Rose Classic?
Rose Classic is probably one of the largest league-style tournaments in the world. We get teams from as far up as Canada. We get teams from Florida. We've got teams from Arizona. But it's some of the best talent in the world that comes in for maybe a weekend and just come to get the bump, play against the best of the best in New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut, and from all over. Great tournament for the girls. It's a platform that really is nowhere else in the country as far as coming in and just having the New York atmosphere with the music, the guy on the mic. It's just a fun environment to get some good basketball in the country.
What makes the Rose Classic different than other girls' basketball tournaments in New York City and also abroad?
Just because of the style of play. The gym is a little bit smaller, a little bit tighter. We let the kids play too. We let them get the real bump, and then you got a guy on the mic who's who knows all the kids and can be able to joke with the kids and identify with the kids. You got DJ in there who plays the music for the kids, but also plays the music for the adults that come and support their kids. And it's just a safe environment to keep the kids off the streets. And most of the kids stay in the gym all day, even if they're not playing.
Being that you've traveled the world watching girls basketball, what makes New York City basketball different than other areas?
I think it's just the toughness. Like I said, I'm from Virginia, where we're more finesse. New York City is just tough basketball. You got to be able to get to the hole. You got to be able to dribble. You got to be able to take the bump, and you got to be able to talk a little trash too to let people know that you're here. So I love New York City basketball.
As it relates to New York City basketball, what does the future hold for the women's movement here in New York City?
We got to keep moving forward. I mean, there's so many outsiders that are trying to come into New York City and create their own platform, where we have so many of our own platforms that we can push the girls through. Not only Rose Classic, but you have other tournaments that are on an upswing in New York City. And that's one thing I think about New York City. We all congratulate each other when we're doing something well. Obviously, we created one of the best platforms for it, and we're going to continue to strive in that platform, and we hope that people still continue to support what we do and congratulate what we do, because that's the most important thing, is the girls and getting them to the next level.
What is your end game?
Again, I like the most rewarding piece of this is when a girl comes back after 4 years and say, hey, KP, I did it. I got that degree. And that's more important to me than seeing these girls playing the pros, seeing these girls play in college. Yeah, I love to be able to turn on TV and say, hey, that girl played in Rose Classic. But when they can come back and say, hey, nobody expected me to do this, and they got their degree, that's the most rewarding piece of this.
Give me your top 5 basketball players that you've seen in the Rose Classic.
Top 5. The 3 Mabrys. That's 1, 2, 3. Bianca Cuevas. Number 4. Number 5.
We could go 8.
Trying to think of the kid that played for the Sparks. That's a pro now. She was really good. Sammy Perhalis was really good.
Put you on the spot.
Yeah, you put me on the spot on this one. I'm trying to think.
You have
obviously
the Barrett.
The Angela Barrett is definitely one of the ones. Sierra Calhoun. She was a stone cold killer. The kid that went to Michigan was accepted. Listen, it's a kid coming now, Olivia Miles, that is one of the top ones too. I can't think of the kid that went to Michigan, but she was.
Olivia Miles, Blair Academy.
Yeah, Blair. She was really good.
In Michigan. Maria Backman?
No, she was out of Jersey. I'll think of her name when this is over with. But she was really good. Kid went to Syracuse that could jump, and I think she tried to dunk on somebody in Rose Classic one day. She plays with the Atlanta Dream now. Of course, I can't think of names.
Sykes.
Yeah, Sykes.
Yep.
Yeah, so those are probably some of my top kids.
Did Bree Stewart play?
She played, but she really didn't do nothing in Rose Classic. She came and they clamped her up. I mean, she had the reputation, but Rose Classic's different, man. You can't just come in there and get buckets, man. Those
Even for a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, they go at your neck in there. They don't care who you are. You know, so they don't care if you the king of the world or Division III. You got to come in there and lace them up just like everybody else.
Brianna Hartley.
Bree Hartley was good. Nothing was like Bianca Cuevas. Nothing. I never seen nothing like that. That girl, that small, just coming in and dominating the game. I've never seen anything like that. And I went to Old Dominion where, you know, they went to the Final Four when I was there. So, you know, that just tells you within itself that Bianca was different.
Thank you.